The table's taken.
It's Mr. Jerome, I know.
You don't get my drift, buddy. Does he know you?
What are you asking?
Duke, what a pleasant surprise. Sit down.
Thank you, Mr. Jerome.
It's good to see you. What brings you to my city? Coffee, croissants, some fruit.
No, thank you. I have a problem.
That's right. You got married, didn't you?
This has nothing to do with that.
A poor joke. My apologies. How can I help?
I'm looking for a man. His name's Carruthers. He's a bookie. He moved to Port Charles several weeks ago. He rented my penthouse and he opened up a book there.
Don't tell me marriage sent you back to the other side of the law.
Mr. Jerome, if that's another joke, I don't find it very funny.
Neither do I. Make your point.
I found out too late what he was up to. A friend of mine betted rather heavily with Mr. Carruthers, and he won. Carruthers never paid him. He left town. 2 hoods dragged him away. I want you to help me find him.
Why should I do that?
Because you value loyalty. The man Carruthers robbed was a friend of mine. He was very ill. Dying, actually. He put his life on the line to protect his little girl, to ensure her some kind of a future. I promised him I would collect the money for her. I intend to do that.
I see. These 2 hoods, would you recognize them?
One of them I've seen before. I don't know where. That's it.
What have you done with Carruthers? Where have you taken him? Carruthers, I don't believe you if you tell me.
Okay. Now you know. My men removed Carruthers from Port Charles.
Why didn't you tell me this?
You didn't give me the opportunity.
And what about Carruthers?
He got greedy. Man gets too greedy, makes too many mistakes.
Where is he?
If I knew, I'd tell you. Unfortunately, he got away from us. But don't worry, we'll find him.
I promised my friend this is a matter of honor. Do you understand that?
I understand. I admire the fact that honor means something to you. It doesn't to many young men. How much did you say he owed this friend of yours?
I didn't. 250 grand.
If that's what your friend was owed, then you shall have it.
Why are you doing this?
Honor is something I treasure, too. Carruthers was one of my people. I'll make good on his debts.
Now, wait a minute. You don't have to do this.
You can't stop me. A bet is a bet. But I must warn you, if you take this money, you'll owe me.
I understand. First things first.
I've included a little something extra for that little girl. Take it.
So, Carruthers was going to steal all this money from Andy.
Yeah, that's right. You realize what this means, don't you? Susie's, well, her future's secure.
Is that what you were doing?
Say you're not angry. I just didn't want to upset you.
Well, no, I mean, that's why you went to New York Christmas shopping.
Do you forgive me?
Yeah. On one condition.
What's that?
Stand up. Take your coat off.
It's off. What's that for?
Because I love you. For what you did for Susie. And for not giving me any reason to worry.
Here's another kiss.